I'm John Harbin with the Times News, and this is your news of the week for the week ending March 4th. The autopsy of Victoria John Baptiste, released this week, confirmed that she died as a result of strangulation. Other findings in the autopsy showed she had been gagged with nylon and bound with a telephone cord. The 27-year-old was found dead in her home on Park Street in Hendersonville on January 11th. Gas prices in the Hendersonville-Asheville area averaged over $3 for a gallon of regular this week, and residents may not see any relief in this spike in prices anytime soon, according to AAA Carolinas. Fire officials released the cause this week in a fatal house fire that claimed the life of 73-year-old Thomas Harold Butts of 23 Chestnut Ridge Road. Mills River Fire Chief Rick Livingston said Monday that the cause of the fire was linked to smoking. Butts' body was sent to the medical examiner's office in Chapel Hill for autopsy. Ling's Bistro in Laurel Park closed its doors this week after only being open for less than a year. A sign on the door of the business cited severe illness of one of the owners as the reason for closing up shop. The restaurant specialized in upscale Asian fine dining. The U.S. Forest Service announced this week plans to burn up to 2,000 acres in Pisgah National Forest as part of a prescribed burn to help deplete the amount of dry brush that can spark wildfires. Areas affected by the burn include Yellow Gap Road, Wolf Ford, and sections of Pink Beds Loop and Barnett Branch trails. Also this week, areas of DuPont State Forest are also being burned as part of the State Forest prescribed burn. Former Polk County Sheriff Krista Brill is back in court after being charged with 2 counts of felony probation violation. Brill, 49, was charged after failing to pay fees associated with his probation. He's been on probation since pleading guilty in 2008 to taking indecent liberties with 2 minor girls over 20 years ago. Honor Air and the Red Cross of Henderson County sponsored a successful blood drive this week at the Opportunity House, receiving 51 units, which was a Henderson County half-day record. During the event, about 10 World War II veterans mingled with donors at the drive to share their experiences in the military. Students and staff at Upward Elementary School have decided to hold a fundraiser for teacher Stephanie Darnell, who was recently diagnosed with breast cancer. Teachers and students donated $1 to wear their pajamas to school for a day as part of the Cancer Never Sleeps fundraiser. The money collected will go to Relay for Life. Transylvania County School Board members approved a resolution this week opposing a bill making its way through the state legislature that would allow charter schools to collect a portion of all state funds that go to public schools. The Hendersonville City Council voted this week to make changes to the city's animal ordinance that restricts how an animal can be tethered. The changes council voted on were based on elements from the City of Charlotte's recently adopted tethering ordinance. Some of the major changes that will go into effect in April include that a tether must be a minimum of 10 feet in length and made of either metal chain or coated steel cable and attached to the collar or harness worn by the animal. For these headlines and anything you may have missed this week, check us out on BlueRidgeNow.com. Be sure to check our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter.